Hello, hello, how's everyone doing? It's time. Play Zelda. Yes. I can't remember what I was supposed to be doing. Well, I say I can't remember. I know I was going to go to the Eastern Temple, and we're going to try and do that today. It's quite a lengthy temple, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it's we'll see how we'll go with that. Oh, missed him. So how's everybody doing these days? It's been a week. It's been another week. Yeah. So in this temple we get the almighty hammer. Oh, I've already got the magic powder, so I'm pretty good with that. This is going to be a more chill one than normal because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty tired. Kill a skull. So let's have a look, see what chat's up to. Still waiting on the English manga version of Gate. Yep, you're going to be waiting on that for a long time. I still feel like Gate's like one of those unfortunate situations where if it came out a few years after it did, it probably would have been like one of those ones where Yen Press would have just picked it up and like released it, but it is what it is. Unfortunately for that one, it's just never going to happen. I don't think it's like viable at all to ever get a release, unfortunately. But hey, you never know. Somebody might pick it up. It might be like so stupidly cheap or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember what's down here. Oh, this is the place I was thinking of when I was playing last week. Where we went to Zola's domain and go all the way up here and get the bombos, I think it is. I like how the Octoroks in this bit as well. The Octoroks kind of look like in Ocarina of Time. I never realised that until curses earlier and throw something in my circle of stones. Let's throw something in. Yay! It's weird, there's a whole thing about like catfish and like earthquakes and stuff like that. I always feel like it's quite interesting when you kind of see that. It's like there's a whole thing like in Japan about catfish and stuff like that where they have like they can cause earthquakes and stuff. It's weird. I know Pokemon had an episode with, I can't remember which one, Wishcash I think it was, where they had to kind of remove it because it was it kept like causing earthquakes, and obviously Japan had like a massive earthquake, so it kind of was just like, yeah, strange. I'm nearly dead. What? Oh. No, this is the only thing I don't like, is like sometimes like screens kind of like come across and then you kind of like, oh, I'm alright. I can get hit again. I've got fairy. Oh, health. I like how like hearts kind of like jump up and down. I'm just playing some Dragon Quest here. I really want to play Dragon Quest again. I played the first one last year, and now I'm kind of like I want to play like 4 or 5 again. But I mean, I've got them on the DS, but they never like released it again, if that makes sense. So I kind of wish that they would port them onto the like the Switch in some form, because Dragon Quest in general is just like really good. So how's the audio? Because I keep getting messages saying that the audio bitrate is 0. So as long as people can hear me, I'm kind of like, I'm not too concerned. Can people hear me? Am I just talking into the void? Who knows? Where am I going? Oh. I mean, I could probably hook the Super Nintendo up and I could probably play... Why did I do that? I could probably play Dragon Quest Monsters at some point. That could be a cool one to play. I watched Fubuki playing that not long ago, and it was just like really nostalgic. And I actually just bought the manga for it as well, so that might be a cool one to play. I never actually played the second, or I think it was the second Dragon Quest Monsters game. I played the first one, but then I was just like, I never played any after that. I did play sort of Joker. I actually got Joker 2, like for really cheap, but I never played it. I think Joker, I might be Joker 2. One of them I played like a lot of, but I can't remember which one it is. Ah, it's been a while since I played this, so I should have actually went in there and actually just so I could actually go and just jump over and do the dungeon. I hope I can still access the dungeon without having to pay the monkey. Yeah, fine, good. Audio's fine. You can hear. Oh, brilliant. That's fine. I never know if audio and stuff like that. It's one of those things. It's like we tried to play it online the other day, and just like Discord just wouldn't let the audio come through, so it was just like, it was a bit annoying. But yeah, the current Dragon Quest animes were quite good. I started watching it, but it's like everything else I just kind of stopped all of a sudden. Same with like Spider Isekai and stuff like that. I just kind of like, I just stopped watching it. Maybe I should go back. Dragon Maid, I haven't watched Dragon Maid. I might watch that tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember my way around here, so you guys are probably gonna have to bear with me while I stumble my way through it. But I know Viz is gonna be doing the. Actually, is this the one where you can do stuff with these? No, you can't do everything with them ones. There's ones where you can actually do stuff with them. I hate these guys. But yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, this is annoying. Oh, this one you need the board, don't you? So yeah, this is a concentrating one. But yeah, it's I know Viz announced that they're going to be releasing the Dragon Quest manga in English, so that's like straight away. Gotta have to own that. I really am excited for that one. There's no point killing them. But yeah, I've been reading quite a bit of manga as of late. Since I actually finally finished I finished reading Princess Jellyfish, I've actually been able to get like into some of my physical backlog. I read all of Fist of the, well, I say all of Fist of the North Star. I read volume 1 of Fist of the North Star. Do you know any good horror manga from Ichigo Ibitsu in the manga by the guy who made Drift from Classroom? I've been reading Miruko-chan, and I think that's a really good horror. I mean, it's not like a horror, spooky horror, but it is one where I would say is worth picking up. You can also get like the Ring and stuff like that. I thought that was a bomb, yeah. But it is Yamato a man or woman, because I read a few articles where they referred to him as he. Yamato refers to himself as male, so yeah. Can I get infinite fairies? No. But it's one of those things I kind of don't really want to get too bogged into. Yamato is Yamato. Or Yamato is Odin, I suppose. I always find like the monster in this was like super weird. It's like a giant, like, looks like something out of Chrono Trigger. What's your favourite romance light novel? I've been really enjoying Tokyo Tarareba Girls. That's probably my favourite, probably one of my more favourite ones. Although I have noticed that My Love Story is back in print now, so I'm actually considering picking that up physically. I did read it a few years ago digitally, so I'm going to try and pick that one up if I can get it. Because it's really good. Yeah, I'll definitely say My Love Story or Tokyo Hotel Girls is probably my favourite romance series. What was that one called? Didn't quite catch it. Oh, it's called Miyurukuro-chan. It's about a girl who can see monsters. I'm planning on covering it very shortly on the channel. It is in the next haul. If things go well, the next haul video should be up tomorrow. So I will be covering that one slightly in there. But there's only 3 volumes out over here, so it's one I would recommend checking out if you can. It's a lot of fun. It's like horror, but it's not like scary horror. If you can find it, Shiki is worth picking up as well. There's quite a few digital ones. I like Parasite. Is Parasite a horror? I suppose it probably is. I'm trying to think, because like I said, horror's not something I really kind of bother with, so it's like I don't really know too many horror series. So it's just... Oh, it's a fairy. Get in a bottle. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. Is that really good? I like Uzaki-chan. It's not like the best series, but it's like it's a pretty fun series. Like the first few volumes are really good. It gets more like pure than kind of like ridiculous later on. So it's just like it's one of those ones where you've got to try it. I've just actually read volume 1 of The Great Jahi, which was really good. I actually only got that because of Nene, Subaru and Aqua doing the ending for the anime. And I wasn't expecting much, but yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I can't hurt these yet, can I? I can't remember what comes here. What's something cool? Oh, this just leads us back up. Oh well, that was a waste of it. Oh no, I get something cool. Yay! What do I get? Is this Big Key? Big Key! Yes! The signed Shoji Gato poster you have is awesome. Where did you get to meet him? We got to meet him at MCM. I can't remember when it was. It was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Anime Limited kind of had a thing for the new Full Metal Panic series. So, because that was coming out, they had a meet and greet with him. So we were very lucky to have it. Originally I was going to get my copy of Full Metal Panic signed, but nah, I decided not to. I thought, you know what, instead we'll get the poster. They were offering the posters, like, so it was a nice little thing. So I was really happy with that. Anime Limited do tend to be really good when it comes to like doing like stuff like that. They have like stuff like the Little Witch Academia, like creators and stuff like that. So it is worth going to an MCM just for them sometimes. Not that MCM's really a thing anymore. I mean, I know there's going to be one this year, but I'm not going to bother with it. Run! No! No! Oh, so I get the hammer soon. Cool. Sounds easy. Ah! So what's that? Parasite is body horror, one of my favourites. Junji Ito does it well. You know what it is? Junji Ito, I feel it's like very hit and miss. I mean, I feel like some of his stuff's like really good, but some of them are really not good. Like, I'm not a fan of Gyo, but I do like Uzumaki. But it's one of those ones where I think if I had the space, I would buy a lot of Junji Ito stuff, because they do look nice. Fortunately, his stuff like is one of those ones where a lot of casual manga fans will buy it, so you can always get them like really cheap. So it's yeah, it's definitely one that I'm looking forward to trying out sometime. I might look at it. It's like it's one of those ones where it's like it's always so cheap, so it's like it's not worth actually just buying it digitally because it's always more expensive. I mean, I got Gyo and Uzumaki like super cheap, but I've never seen Tomy like reduced down. I love how it's a magic hammer, but I don't know what's magic again about this hammer. It's just like, oh, you just use it to pound things, ground pound them. Like Amelia does to your mother. Have you seen the singles of Parasite, the ones by Tokyo Pop? Some of them they were doing rather look nice. Nah. I didn't even realise that the ones that Kodansha did were omnibuses, to be honest. That's the only one I've got. I actually have volume 1 of thingy. I got it in Loot Crate. Or Loot Anime, I think it was. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of them. It was like back when Loot Anime used to do like the anime box. I actually have not read anything more than that, which is probably bad. I should actually I should read all. Try and at least read all of that. It's the Evil Master. Actually, I think I'm nearly done this dungeon. Can I bomb this bit? I remember you've got to do something specific to get into this, don't you? No. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can. Kill. The Thing is one of my favourite movies for the body horror. Oh, that's really good. I really enjoyed that movie. I think a helicopter flying over the house. Oh, need that. Need that for when we fight the boss, which actually might be soon. Is there hearts in here? Yeah, it is. Get rid of that annoying noise. What anime series would you cross over with John Carpenter's The Thing? I don't know. Is it a thing that needs to be crossed over? I remember when they did Pingu one. Well, let's slow down. Yeah. If you like Parasite, you probably loved our Scooby book series called 7 Billion Needles. Total of 4 volumes, pretty expensive, unfortunately. I've heard of that one. I don't know where I've heard of it from, but I've heard of that one before. I'm trying to think of where I've heard, maybe somebody's recommended it at some point. Ow. Oh, how do I get through here? This looks like an entrance. I just watch Shin-chan next to the thing. Oh, that would be so good. I miss Shin-chan. I mean, Shin-chan's kind of ongoing in Japan, but like in the UK, we had that on TV at one point. It used to be on before or after Medabots. It was like Donkey Kong Country and then Shin-chan and Medabots. It was like a weird thing that I kind of like. I can't believe existed really. Pound. Oh no! I've got to explore just to find another one. I always thought these things were weird. I don't know what they are, like moles. Wonderland is a good horror manga. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I think you've recommended that one a lot. I just haven't had a chance to read it. It's like one of those weird things where it's just like, yeah. I don't know where the last key is. Let's have a look. Where have I not explored? That's even more annoying because I've explored all the rooms. Huh. This is one of the few things I don't like about some like Zelda games. It does get kind of the point where it's just like you've got to explore like every room just to find the one key that you missed. It's just like, yeah, it just takes ages. Are they here? Nope. Are they here? Nope. I don't even see a single comment. One thing that is annoying is it's like it is starting to get annoying where some of these series are just going like so out of print, like so fast as well. It's like I was like really surprised because I started buying Black Canvas and I read Volume 1. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the rest of these, and I can't even find Volume 5. So I'm like, is it worth us even buying the rest if I'm not going to be able to find the other ones? I don't know. It's just a bit annoying. I don't know where the key is. It's not in here. I did find the singles for No Longer Human the other day for £20 in the shop. I heard they were quite expensive as well and want to compare them to my old version. That's cool. I've started finding that my local Forbidden Planet has like a lot of like really old manga just sitting on the shelves, and it's like it's always stuff that people are seeing. It's like super rare. Like Lone Wolf Cub, they've got half of that just sitting on the shelves. And I had a few others. What was it called? Legend of the Overfiend. I had Legend of the Overfiend of all things like just sitting on the shelves, and I was just like, that's cool. I just find it cool when you just see like old manga that you've kind of like not even that you've not heard of, it's just you haven't like seen in like a long time, just all of a sudden. Like Whistle, I had a lot of Whistle on the shelf. But they're not series I'm going to collect, and they only had half of them, so it's like I don't really see the point in buying stuff that I know for a fact I'm not going to collect, because that's just wasting money in my opinion. Oh, ah! I can't believe I went all the way up there just to go to this bit. Oh well, get some health. I'm very lost now. Can I not just... So where have I been? So I've done that. I think the only place I've got to go is down there. Yeah, that's the only place I can kind of go now. Oh no. Legend of the Overfield, that was one of the first anime I saw. Yeah. I think that in the UK, I think that was one of like the most legendary like anime. It was just like everybody kind of saw it when they were like really young. I'm actually quite surprised that they never like went back and released it on Blu-ray. Surprisingly, it's just one of those ones where it's just kind of like it gets mentioned all the time, but like it never kind of comes out, which is weird, really. But it was like Legend of the Overfiend, Ninja Scroll, Ghost in the Shell, Akira. I think that's it. That was like your starter pack of anime years ago. I actually don't have the keys. So I must have missed a room or something here. I really don't know where I'm going. If I ever use game/movie shop on VHS, I was like, this is nothing like that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like for a long time, like people just associated like anime with Dragon Ball Z, and it was just like, it's quite weird when you look back on it. Yeah, there's a helicopter right above the house. It's quite weird. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a bit stuck here now. It must be in that dark room. Because I explored all of the other rooms. I've not read Legend of the Overfiend. I saw it years ago when it was on DVD, but I've not watched it since. I'd say they only had like, I think it was volume 4 or 5. I can't remember which one. It was like, so I was like, yeah. For me, I was just like, nah. There's heads all over the place. I'm really lost in this game now. I've been meaning to read it myself. I've been tempted to buy it from, but it's much more than spend at GH stuff. But it's because the problem is that it's old, so it's like, yeah, it's not like one of those ones where it's like you can get easily. So, oh yeah, I forgot about Little Blue Girl. My mate got the Blue Girl from Poundland. Of all places. Like, I'm definitely confused now because it's like I've been in all of the rooms now. Can I get this? Yeah. So that says to me that this must be up here. Don't know where it is. Let's have a look. There must be another chest or something in here. I've ran past. No, I've opened all the chests. Or maybe there's a pot something. Oh, you can still... Legend of the Overfiend still in print. I thought it went out of print years ago. It might be one of those ones where it's just kind of like... There's probably one. There's always one that you can't find. That's usually the case. You miss out on one of them and then you just can't get the rest. That's usually the case for me anyway. This is what I hate about this dungeon. I don't know what it is. This one dungeon always seems to really annoy us when it comes to actually... I think I must have wasted the... Oh, actually no. Didn't go down here, did I? I don't know. Ah, yes. There's gotta be a key. This has gotta be a key. Yes, we finally found it. Get all the cash. I really wish someone would put XL Saga back into print. Like, I know it's one of those series that was like so like it was like pretty much it was like 2000s anime, but it's like it was really good. And I just even the anime, you can't get the anime. How can you get? Oh, maybe it's probably Funimation who's got. Oh, see, someone's probably got the anime, but I've not seen it in a long time. Oh, gotta go all the long way around. Quick! Yeah, get all these over here. That's unfair, you can't not get hit. Really? I should have just hit the switch, shouldn't I? Oh, really? I think I've died more of this game to holes than I have anything else in the game. Has it still came back yet? No. I can't believe it's just like, it's just one of those ones where it's just like, you always get hit on stuff and it just like falls off. All I can hear is a helicopter like flying above us. 300 PH editions are look to be in stock now. Oh, that's good. How many is there? Because like I said, the one I saw was, I think it might have been hardcover. It was volume 4, but it probably looked about 300 or so pages. I don't know whether or not I'll probably buy it myself, but it's a cool one to see. Like I said, I think it's one of those ones where it's the anime more than anything else that you can kind of like remember. Or at least that might just be me anyway. Did I waste that? Eh. Yay, now we can go into the next room. Finally. Ah! No! These turtles don't appear in anything else. Oh no, they do. They're in a few Zelda games. I think they changed them to like spikes, didn't they? Where you could like, oh, I didn't realize you could just kill them with like, if you hammer as well. I suppose it's probably more safer just to hit them with the sword. Oh really? I definitely feel like I've lose a lot more health on this one than I do on like the other versions of this update. I don't know why. Maybe it just feels like there's less stuff like drops. It's like I haven't had much drops, so it's just like, yeah. These are the paperbacks. I've not seen hardbacks of it. Like, I suppose it's one of those ones where it's like it's actually weird. It's like, I think if it was hardbacks, I think more people probably would have bought it in the manga community. But then again, it's like it's not like it's a popular series, so most people aren't buying it. Let's go to the boss. I think you fall. Do you fall down the hole, mate? No, you don't. Oh no! It's this guy. Oops. Maybe I'll go do Dungeon 5 next and get the half health thing. That might be a good idea. I definitely feel like the Game Boy version of this actually put in a few quality of life things. Oh, yeah, this is annoying. Oops. I went the wrong way. I'm nearly dead again! Oh, no, 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 no. No. That might be easier than actually otherwise. I probably should go on a hunt for hearts. Yeah, this isn't the most difficult of bosses. Like, he just kind of gets killed like very easy once he loses his mask. That's one thing I don't like about like older Zelda games, is that I feel like the bosses aren't like anything special. You just kind of like, you know what I mean? It's weird. How did this boss get in the room with the too big to fit through the door? It was born there. It was raised in there. But yeah, I suppose that is. I think it's the same with all of the bosses. They kind of just all appear in kind of like nowhere, don't they? People just said why he doesn't just take over Light World. It's like, it doesn't really kind of like explain things like that. It's just kind of like, oh well, he kind of just doing this, and then it's just like, but surely he did more. Surely he kind of like he did try to go to another world. It's like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. But it's not going to let us get it down. It's just a fun little game, isn't it? So. What's happening in the world of Manga? I'm just trying to find out. Nothing's happening. Drinking some G Fuel. No, I'm drinking water. It's like, I love drinking water. I don't know why. It's like I'm trying not to have too much sake at the moment. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm having a week off from sake. I might try and get some for next week. I think it's because it's been too warm and I've just felt like really dehydrated after like drinking sake. So it's like, yeah, try to be good. Have I got to go all the way back through this maze? That's just stupid. This way, this way, this way, up, up. Yeah, out. I've got full health again. Yay! Oh. And back down here. Yes. So I've been wanting to buy more light novels all of a sudden. I bought a few. There's been one I've been wanting to read for a while, which is a Torture Princess. So I read volume 1 like a while ago, but I fancy reading it again. So I was just like, yeah, that's my treat for this weekend. I'm gonna probably finish off Slime Isekai tonight. Then I might start scripting it. I've got a lot of things I want to talk about Slime. It's kind of a weird one because it's like, it's one of those ones that because the anime is airing and everybody either wants to talk about the anime, or if they don't want to talk about the anime, they then want to talk about the web novel. And it's like, it's kind of like in an awkward position where it's like you can't talk about some series. Yay! I love the little face he does. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh! I can actually do Blind's Dungeon as well, can't I? That's a good shout. Is this not a cave here? No, it's not. Because if I do Blind's Dungeon, that opens up like pretty much every other dungeon in the game, doesn't it? I've never had sake before. What's the closest comparison? Also, do you just pick up from ads or Tesco or something? Sake, I just... Well, to be honest, I've just been buying them from Amazon. It's like... It's the easiest thing to do. It's just like buy them from Amazon because Amazon will deliver and it's about the same price as shops. Oh, it took a bomb. Get away. Likes. I think the likes. That's obviously something, isn't it? Oh, that was stupid. Yep, that was stupid. No, run. Maybe easier just to travel in the light world and go back through, I suppose. Go up here. There'll be something up here. There's got to be. But yeah, it's like I said, Amazon do good ones. Although I've noticed the price of has skyrocketed as of late for them, so that's not very good. I could get 2 bottles for the same price of 1 bottle, like is at the moment, so that's not like ideal. I do have like a bottle of just like Japanese supermarkets and stuff like that. It's just one of those ones. I've been mentally toying with the idea to review some manga. I think I'd be really good at seeing in the comment section or occasionally. Just go for it, I suppose. At the end of the day, if there's manga that you want to try out and you want to talk with people and share with people, I would always recommend trying to do it as a video. You never know. The only thing is, obviously, if you do a channel that focuses on Pokemon, you're probably going to find that you're going to like have to do one or the other. I found that like years ago when I was doing the figures, that because I wasn't doing like figures and stuff like that, I was doing figures or manga. People kind of just went for one or the other, and then I kind of just like stopped doing figures because it was getting expensive, having to do like spend figure money just to do a video. It just didn't work for me, so yeah, it's like you just do what works for you. But just expect that a lot of people who are there for the Pokemon cards won't bother with the people as fussed about the manga, whereas on the other hand, the people who are into manga probably aren't fussed about Pokemon cards. So it's just one of those things you've got to kind of like balance out. The door's closed. I probably just make an alternate channel. Mine's from 2006. The algorithm hates me. Thanks for the advice. The algorithm. Why am I in here? Can't remember why I went in here. The algorithm's just kind of weird. It's like one of those things where it's just like, if people are only watching like a minute of your video, then it's going to be judged as a bad video. That's the same with all of them. It's like, this is why people like in the manga tube community do a lot of haul videos, because haul videos get your views up like stupidly easy. Yeah, this is why you see a lot of people doing like pretty much like they do like a haul video, then they do a reading log, and then they'll do a shelf video, and then that's kind of like it. They kind of just recycle them every month. Why am I doing that? But because of that, that kind of keeps the algorithm on them, so it kind of like those are all videos that people are probably going to watch 5-10 minutes of, so it's going to recommend you more than like somebody who's doing videos on obscure series that nobody's heard of. It's also why a lot of people don't cover smaller series. They all cover like the bigger series like My Hero or JoJo or One Piece. I just realised I can't go back. That's annoying. Can't remember where you can even go. I'll get the flute. I'm gonna get the flute, can't I? I'm just trying to decide if it's just easy for us to just go back over there and get... I might just go back over and wander down. I've never had consistency in my channel either. It's all over the place. No idea where subs. Anyways, go hit it off. It's thanks to you. Have a good day. It's just one of those things. It's just you've got to just try different things. Once you start finding something that sticks, that's kind of like when it works for you. Like for me, my bread and butter is actually light novel videos. manga videos don't really do that well on my channel, but because I'm pretty well known in the light novel community as somebody who reads a lot of light novels, that's where my bread and butter comes from. It also means I'm also reading light novels that people don't always read. I've seen a lot of people just buying, like bulk buying, like Classroom of the Elite or Monogatari, and then they do a video on it, and then they kind of just like, it doesn't do well for them, so they don't cover it anymore. And it's just like, yeah, it doesn't do well because everybody knows Monogatari or Classroom of the Elite. It's like literally the most like one that everybody talks about. But yeah, I mean, I'm considering, I'm going to try and see if I can make some space over this, like, the next few days, because I do want to buy, like, some titles like Classroom of the Elite, but it's just like, yeah, it's one of those ones, it's like, I started reading it and I enjoyed it, but I just never kind of, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see, I know why people like it, but it's like, it's not one of my favourite ones. It's like, when I did rate the top 50, it's probably around 30 or so. It's not like one of my most favourite ones. I can't stand light novels, but I still hear like on yours when they say the menu was gonna run. Bye. I really like novels either. I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't like light novels if they like manga. It's like, is it because it's books and it doesn't have pictures in or something? I just say it's one of those things. I just never really understand. It's the same with Hololive. Like, I see a lot of people just like, people don't like Hololive, but then they'll be like, they'll watch somebody reacting to watching an anime, and it's like, it's the same thing, apart from one's that probably a little bit more safer for the user. Oh well, got that. After wandering this world to tend its shape, I tried to play the flute in the original world. The small grove area and many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Yes. I will lend my shovel. Good luck. I always thought this bit was cool. We'll go down here. Reincarnated as a vending machine is a really good series. I always, people always make fun of vending machine isekai, but I'm not gonna lie, it's better than most things in Jump. It's like, I always find it weird how people really go on about like isekai and stuff like that, but then they kind of like, the love titles like Bleach, Boruto. Ugh. I'm not even gonna lie, Bleach wasn't like terrible. It was just kind of like, it was good at the beginning, but then got bad. Boruto was always bad. Although I heard people say it's good now, but I'm not sure if they're just kind of like deluded Naruto fans. I mean, Naruto wasn't... I would say Naruto was probably the worst out of the big three. Like, at least Bleach kind of had us going for like about 20 or so volumes. Naruto, like, was like 6. I always feel like the first one out of the big three you got into is the one you like the most. But then again, Naruto was my first one, so that might just be me. I might just be thinking or overthinking things. Thank you, Link, but it looks like I can't play the flute anymore. Please take it. How does he know my name? Give me permission to go to the village I played in. Please give it to a tired old man you'll find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. Oh no, he's going to turn into a tree. For some reason. I don't really understand this. I never kind of understood why he turned into a tree. What's the one light novel you want more people to know of and read? Torture Princess. Torture Princess. I do not understand why Torture Princess isn't as big as it is. Like, it is like considering how many people like all of the violent series like Berserk and is this a nice one, an angry one? I think this is a nice one. You can talk to the trees. Oh no, yeah, this is an angry one. But yeah, I would probably say Torture Princess. It's like people like love like Berserk and stuff like that, but that is like the gruesome title. But yeah, like I said, no, I don't see anybody checking it out, surprisingly. But yeah, I think I might actually do another video on like underrated. Actually, no, I think Torture Princess I did do underrated, didn't I? I think it was actually the number one I did. Infinite Dendrogram was another one which I feel like a lot of people should get into, and I'm really surprised people don't enjoy that one or haven't read that one even. Sorry, because that one's like, to me, that one's just like an obvious one for being like, that should have had a really good release. It just didn't. It's like the most shonen of all of like the like out of all of the like light novels. But it's like weird because it's like I'd love to cover like Torture Princess on the channel, but I really think it's one that I would struggle to cover because it's like, well, just sort of from the name alone, I suppose. Like, YouTube's been really weird and stuff. I really want to do like another like hentai video, which I did where I did the Robin one. I was gonna do that a few more. It's like I did like a Tifa one, and it got like removed because that was when that was when Final Fantasy VII came out, and Square, oh no, Sony took it down. And it's like, yeah. What do you do with Boogie Pop? Boogie Pop is really good. Boogie Pop is one I did do a video on, and I even said it was like in my, I can't remember if it was my top, oh, it was one of the ones I recommended for beginners. And I remember, I think it was Base Senpai was just like, these are all good recommendations, except for Boogie Pop. I was like, Boogie Pop kickstarted the light novel like industry in Japan. It's like, it's one of those weird ones where it's just kind of like, I never really understand why people don't bother with it. Maybe it's too Japanese. Maybe, I don't know. NHK, I would love to read it, but I can't get the novels anywhere. I was hoping that J-Novel Club would actually pick it up at some point. Do own any Doujiins? Yeah, I own quite a lot of One Piece Doujiins from a few years ago. I covered one on a video. Also, I'll get like whatever Iridori sends me as well. Go check out Iridori Aqua. I like how Iridori have it, Iridori Aqua, and they've got Iridori Sakura. So it's like they've got two of the Hololive ones. The next one's going to be Iridori Hachama. You've heard it here first. Iridori Gura. This is an interesting map, this one. I always found it's like, it's not annoying, but it's not easy. Right Stuff, yeah, but it's Right Stuff. I can't buy anything from Right Stuff because it's like criminally ridiculous for shipping. I don't understand how shipping's so expensive from America. It is like absurd, like how ridiculous the shipping is. So once I can find it on a UK site, which to be honest I haven't checked, so, but as far as I'm concerned, if it's just on Right Stuff or it's Right Stuff exclusive, it's not in print. Yay! I just realised I went into this dungeon without any fairies or anything. I'm going to die. What's in here? Oh, this is just a room, isn't it? What's in here? It's just a room. But I do want to go get back. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I really feel like I don't have time to do videos anymore. It's like, I feel like, it's like, I don't know why. I work less hours than I used to. And I work normal hours, but I've got somehow less time to actually do videos with. So it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's just weird. I suppose I probably... I think the problem is that I want... Now, when I do stuff, I want to try and script everything. And it's just getting the time to actually script stuff. Which way do I go? We've got this way, don't I? As soon as I get the hookshot with this, I'm kind of laughing. My first light novel was Saga of Tanya the Evil. Kind of put me off when I'm getting the light novels more and more. Tanya the Evil is a very difficult read. It's like it's not even a light novel. It's just a book. It is like a normal book. I would consider it. I don't think I can do anything with this yet. Oh yeah, I was like, I was like, what do I do here? I knew there's some other way of doing stuff. Boink, 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 boink. I miss dungeons like this in Zelda. I've got Skyward Sword, but I haven't played it yet. I played it years ago though. I loved it so much. Any of you read Rurouni Kenshin? A mate of mine has given me hers. She raves about it, says it's really good. I read a few volumes like years ago, but obviously with the stuff happening with the author, kind of like put me off returning to it. But I did really enjoy it when like years ago. It's just like I said, it's one of those things. I'm fine with the series itself. It's just I don't really want to kind of support the creator anymore, so I just, unfortunately, that because of that, you don't get it. If you don't want to support them, you don't get it, do you? Did anybody try and watch the Kodansha stream the other day where they were kind of like hyping up a thing for Tokyo Revengers and it ended up being like an interview? I mean, it's like Tokyo Revengers is kind of weird for me because I'm like, I've got access to it digitally, and it's like, so I'm kind of like, I don't really kind of care if it gets a physical or not. Where it's like, I mean, there's clearly a reason why it doesn't have a physical. There's obviously a reason why it doesn't have a physical release. I just kind of wish they were a bit more transparent in it, because it's like, I feel like it's, I don't know, even if I get up there, I can't do anything. But yeah, it's one of those ones. It's like I don't need a physical release for it to enjoy it because I've got volumes 1 and 2. But I'd like it for the people who really want a physical one. But it's one of those things. It's kind of like I feel like people need to know more about the industry, because it's like you see a lot of people shouting about it. It's like, well, Kodansha don't know what they're doing because they need to release Tokyo Revengers, and I was like. And people were like, oh, everybody in chat wanted it. And I was like, well, everybody in chat didn't want it because there was a lot of arguments going on in chat. And that chat was like 160 people. So even if we were kind and said 160 people were in there, that was not a big... That's not a big market. 160 people is not a big market to be selling your physicals to. I mean, yeah, there'll be more. There'll be a lot more, but it's just kind of like... I just feel like it's just one of those things where it's just... I think like it is what it is. I think it's like, personally, if it was me, I would just be like, well, I'll just buy the digitals. If it gets a physical, brilliant. But like I said, I'm more than happy buying digital manga. There's some people that are kind of like, I can't read digital manga. I've got to pirate it. That's the problem for me. It's more the fact that people say they won't buy digital manga, but then they'll pirate it. So it's like, no, what you're saying is you won't pay for digital manga. It was just like, it is kind of like one of those things. It's like, I've seen somebody actively say, okay, they're not going to give it to you physically, just pirate it. And I was just like, why? Just buy it digitally. It's like, if you love the series, then you want the author to get some money for it. At the end of the day, I mean, the digital sales have been really good for this one as well. Like, I mean, really good. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, like, they have really tried to push the series, like, digitally. And the problem is, as well, is that, like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people who say they want to buy it won't buy it. And I think Kodansha kind of know that. That's the biggest thing for me. If it was guaranteed sales, like, then yeah, fair enough. But like, we all know that a lot of the people who shout and saying they want it won't buy it. They'll find another excuse not to buy it. And I just, again, it comes down to, it's like, I personally just don't feel like the series is profitable enough. And I think it's because of the amount of volumes it's got. It's not, like it's, I'm not saying it's not popular. I don't think it's popular enough for them to warrant having to print 20 volumes. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, I suppose. I've got one heart! I don't know which way to go. Please say there's something down here. It's the wrong way. It's the wrong way. But yeah, Tokyo Revengers versus Shoujo. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what else they even announced. It's like, I was kind of like, I wasn't fussed about watching it. And it's like one of those things where I'll just like stick it on and just like, oh yeah, I'll just watch it if I kind of fancy watching it. But yeah, I was just like, even before it started, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna have to find some fairies on there. Am I okay to leave this area? No, I was not okay. Oh well, we're gonna go on an adventure. I'm sure there'll be a fairy fountain somewhere around here. There's nothing around here! I know where there is some fairies. But yeah, it's just like, I don't even know what else Kodansha announced. It's like, Kodansha's weird because it's like, they do a lot of good titles, but they also do a lot of titles where I'm just like, I don't really care about most of these. Which is a shame really for them, because it's like, it's not like they're bad or anything like that, it's just kind of like, I just don't care about most of the titles I have. Have I went the wrong way? Oh, yeah, got Lake Hylia. And even this is the wrong way, I'm sure actually there isn't a fairy fountain in here. Don't mind Tokyo Revengers not getting physical, but just really disappointed me. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm kind of like, whatever they give us, It's like, a kind of, like I said, I think I'm beyond kind of being upset about what does and doesn't get stuff. I want to know what they're doing with Cells at Work though, because it's like Cells at Work 6 has been like due to come out for a long time, but they're kind of just like not releasing it for whatever reason. I mean, I know it's the COVID one, but I wish they were kind of a little bit more like, I wouldn't say vocal, but I think they were. I wish they were a little bit more transparent with some things. I mean, Tokyo Revengers, people want to kind of turn around and just say, oh yeah, they need to like announce what's happening with this, and it's like, yeah, but if they announce what you don't want, that's kind of like hitting, like, people will just be like, time to hit the 7 Seas again. It's just like, but yeah, it's, I wish that they were kind of seeing, like, I mean, I didn't even realise Blue Lock was getting released by them. And like, people were shouting, oh yeah, Blue Lock needs a release, Blue Lock needs a release. And I was just like, oh yeah, it does. And then I kind of like, I looked and Blue Lock was already getting released. And I was just like, like, everyone's saying it's not released. I'm expecting that one to get a digital sale soon as well, because Blue Lock is, the Olympics is on, so I'm expecting like the Kodansha's probably going to do some kind of Olympic sale. So I'm hoping that they will put that on sale as well. Speaking of, at the moment, they've got a lot of free digital manga. I think Tokyo Revengers is one. Sweat and Soap, Space Brothers, which is probably one of Kodansha's best title that they've got. They've got quite a few good titles actually on there on the freebie sale. Attack on Titan, I think's one. I can't remember what else is one, but yeah, they've got quite a few decent titles out there that's I would say is worth looking into at some point. What time are we on? I'm going to try and finish this dungeon, then we'll call it for tonight. Should be okay to do the dungeon. I don't remember this dungeon being that difficult. Like, the dungeon I always find the worst one is the first one and Turtle Rock, and the 6th one. I always remember that one being annoying, but like everything else in between is just kind of like, yeah, easy. Oh, that was lucky. I thought it was cool though. I think this is a cool dungeon. So that means next week we'll probably do 3rd and 4th dungeon. The 4th dungeon isn't very long. 5th dungeon. So I'm trying to work it out in my head. 6th dungeon will probably be a video on itself. I'm just trying to work out how many weeks I've probably got more. There's another what, month or so playing this. I might try and do another stream midweek. See how I feel. I've been fancying doing another stream. Maybe Sunday. I try not to do too many streams, because if you do too many streams... do I need to go into this bit? There's probably a key here, isn't there? No, there's nothing. That's a weird dungeon. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, the compass. Huh. But yeah, I'd say I really want to kind of just do more, like, I can't think of something interesting to do that's like more manga related than play games. I mean, I know some people like to do like stuff like how do I put it, like, watch me buy manga, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's probably boring. That's probably like, that's less interesting than me reading manga. I'm confused. I know what to do. I remember. Don't you? No. Torture Princess gets to my house in 2 weeks. Nice. I've just picked up. I've read Volume 1, but it's like if you like Berserk and you like your dark fantasies and stuff like that, you're gonna have a good time with Torture Princess. Like I said, I would definitely say it's the most underrated manga, light novel, because like I don't hear anybody talking about it. Even the light novel community. I don't see many people like talking about it. So it's definitely one that I would. I feel like it would be huge if it had an anime, because it's like that dark, horrible thing. Nice and dark, very, very dark. So it's like, yeah, people will love it if you like Berserk, you're probably gonna have a good time with it. I know this isn't the right room, but I'm already at the boss. Oh, are we? Not this one. No, this one. This one. That's this one. I'm sure this is the boss up here. Oh no, it's not. It's another one. I think it's another room just like this, isn't it? I think. It's been a long time since I played this game. Oh yeah, I remember this. Go over here, so I can jump over. There. No. Hey, the boss. So all we need is our trusty hook shot. And go boing, whip. Oh well, I'll just die instead. I wish that they could get like more. I know it's kind of part of the game to kind of have like a crap amount of like items, but it's just like I do wish it was kind of like more like the Game Boy one, where you could kind of like have a few items at once. I could play the Game Boy one of this afterwards. I kind of want to do an RPG, but then I'm kind of thinking this is like a 10-hour game, so it's taken us like a long time so far. So I'm thinking, maybe not. Then again, I've got no reason to. I'll see. We'll see how I kind of feel after this. I might at least get to the third dungeon. Lost World, I think, isn't it? Lost Woods. Actually, no, that's an annoying dungeon to get to, so we won't be doing that. I always get there's like some of the dungeons in this one and the Game Boy one mixed up. I don't know why. It's just. Have I killed all these? Yeah, I do. Oh no, it's tentacles! I think this is probably the easiest of the bosses. I think it's even easier than Moldorm. Have you read J.K. Rowling's Segswork in Another World? I haven't actually. I've had it. It's been on my to-read list for like 2 or 3 years now. I finally saw it. Like when I went to Japan a few years ago. My plan was to read a few light novels on the plane. I started reading like volume 1 of Monster Girl Doctor. Just that's about as much as I watched. But I also started reading Kaguya-sama, which again, it was just another one where I was just like, I was really excited to read it, but I think it was because of the journey. I was just like, yeah, I can't be bothered with this. So I asked this a few days ago. So I did do a new way of doing thumbnails, which I haven't done for this stream, unfortunately. So at the top right of this, you should see my Manga thumbnail. So if you haven't already checked out the video, go check out that video, because I'm really proud of it, and it's a good video. But yeah, I've got a feeling that I'm going to start and do like these thumbnails a little bit more. I don't know, they just feel a little bit more fun to create. I can also get away with stuff using these thumbnails that I can't get away with doing with the other ones. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it with like doing reviews, because I feel like it's going to be, unless it's a big series, I think it's going to be quite difficult. But I think for like stuff like top 10 lists and stuff like that, we'll probably see some iteration of it. I might change it a little bit so it's only showing 4 different things rather than 5, because if you're doing top 10 and you can already see 5 of them, then yeah, it's not a good one. But we'll try it out. So any opinions on that, let me know in the comments, because I'm always kind of, I like to have feedback for stuff. Oh, you watched it? Thank you. Like I said, I want to do more videos like that. It's just trying to get the ideas for it, and also kind of like, I was just say, not screwed over some of the other stuff. Yay, we can get across now. Oh yeah, I can get in here. Oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember going around like the top half of this this place very often. I'd love to see someone from Hololive play this. I mean, I've seen not many people actually play Zelda, do they, on Hololive? I know Kiara was going to do Skyward Sword. Oh, that reminds us, talking of Hololive, what happened with the Nendroids? Like, I only just managed to order Marine this morning. I ordered from the Good Smile company, but like, it's just like, I had to order from Good Smile because everywhere else sold out like instantly, and it's just like, yeah, that's not good. Like, I'm sorry, I'd say they've had a few tries with Hololive. I feel like if they still can't kind of get it right, then there's not much hope for them. But I'm hoping that they will get it sorted soon. Alright, the bed, lads. Night. Good night. Have a good one. Thanks for coming along. Saw the cooking manga one. Really thought it was a good video. Nice recommendations there. Thank you. Like I said, I want to do more stuff like that because it's what. I want to do more stuff like that because it is a good way to get recommendations up, but you can also be quite fun with it. I was disappointed though. It's like, I was expecting to get like loads of views, but it's actually like one of my worst videos in terms of views, which is a shame. That's why I keep promoting it. That's why I keep saying, go check it out. Go check it out. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh yeah, there's this weird thing. Don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, that's the thing from oh, it's in the second one of this. Oh, what do you call it? Link Between Worlds. What is Hololive anyway? Hololive is basically virtual YouTubers, so I'm sure you've probably seen like Coronet or Gura, where it's like a cute anime girl and they play games. It's just basically a streamer, only instead of being a normal person, they're kind of just an anime avatar. And I'm not gonna lie, it works because they have like the whole unique little thing. So for example, Coronet is a dog and she likes to eat people's fingers, so it's kind of like, yeah. So they all have the little hooks, and the idea is that, yeah, you know that they're just a real person, but the idea is that they make you believe that they are this like character. So it's basically watching an anime character. Really, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just a fun little thing. I'm gonna watch them. I just find that weird. That's a dungeon, but you can find it so easily. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for tonight because I mean I could probably do it, but I kind of want to get some fresh air because it is starting to get a bit warm. So thank you everybody who came to the stream. Like I said, if you haven't already, check out the Kuka Manga, and I should have a whole video out tomorrow. Look forward to that. I'm gonna sit and I'm probably going to read some manga. You guys enjoy your Friday. Goodbye.